that there is corruption on both sides. There's always been. I do not intend, let me put it as nicely I can, for anybody to draw my tongue and to make me breach any undertakings I've given. And you find out that your CEO on the job is operating 28 bank accounts, passing $473 million through these accounts, and is doing a doctorate. Is doing a doctorate on the job. What would you do with that person? Everybody, regardless of which side they supported, because I didn't put it as a political question, them say you'd have to fire him. Yeah. You would have to fire any such person because it would be clear, I borrow the president's word, it would be pellucid that your CEO is not paying any attention to your business. And I say to the people of this country, Andrew Holness is not paying attention to your business. So what we're seeing is a country which is heading towards recession. Thank you very much, Senator Hill. You know, Senator Fitzhenley spoke about corruption. And we all have to acknowledge that there is corruption on both sides. There's always been. Nobody has a monopoly on it. But when you come here and you pretend that your side has only done wonderful things for Jamaica, and that your side has never done an act of corruption. Well, let me start. Senator Hill, you have prompted me to refer to the first act of corruption, which it is alleged took place under the Andrew Holness-led administration in 2016. And you know why that one can't leave my mind? Because crime is something that all of this country is concerned about. When one person dies, all of us feel it. We feel unsafe. We feel unsure, and we are frightened. And the first act of corruption which came to light was the used car police scandal. I mean, seriously? Seriously? Of all the things to choose, you spend the money on used cars for the police. And up to now, today, the used car is not delivered.
9 years after.
After you say that crime is on your priority. No, but if you're going to buy the used car, at least get them. At least get them because make a start. But not even that have we got. You talk, and you use my words. I just want to remind you about the campaign when Andrew Holness was challenged for leadership and the scurrilous accusations which were made against him. And I want to remind you in particular that Minister Delroy Chuck, who now twists himself in a pretzel over the Integrity Commission to the point where people are saying, is everything okay with Minister Chuck?
So what?
Was one of those who said that Andrew should resign.
Yes.
Because after the court ruling, he said he was not fit to lead the Jamaica Labour Party. What can go so?
What can go so?
So we have come such full circle in the protection of the leader. The leader has not been certified. From all accounts, there are matters which are concerning and it cannot be certified. And none of you find a problem with that? Is not one of us, is not just a senator, is not just a parliamentarian, is the person who sets the moral compass for the entire country.
Primus inter partes.
And on top of it, he goes to the court to ask the court to declare a bill which was passed by this government of Jamaica in 2017, piloted by Minister Delroy Chuck, who now criticizes every clause as though he has never read it. The Prime Minister goes to the court to ask the court to declare it unconstitutional. It is amazing that the double standards are so glaring to the public that they see that parliamentarians will do everything to protect themselves. And if the law don't suit them, then just simply go to court or change it. The people deserve more. The people deserve better. And that is why they have asked for impeachment provisions, because they want a say. But, Mr. President, I have been asking some persons a question. Small business owners, large business owners. And I've asked them, if you hire a CEO to run your business, and you watch your business declining, you're losing money, there is no growth in your country, in your business, I'm sorry. No growth. Everything is just leaking out. All the projections which were there, nothing has been achieved. And you find out that your CEO on the job is operating 28 bank accounts, passing $473 million through these accounts, and is doing a doctorate. Is doing a doctorate on the job. What would you do with that person? Everybody, regardless of which side they supported, because I didn't put it as a political question, them say you'd have to fire him. Yeah. You would have to fire any such person, because it would be clear, I borrow the president's word, it would be pellucid that your CEO is not paying any attention to your business. And I say to the people of this country, Andrew Holness is not paying attention to your business. So what we're seeing is a country which is heading towards recession. We are seeing a country, Minister Hill, where I remember, export, export, export. That was your mantra. Exports are down. What are the numbers now? In 2021. So all of the things, you can address it. All of the things, all of the indicators which we are looking at do show that the CEO is too busy doing other things to take care of the country. And he should be fired. He should be fired. I believe. Listen, you all need to spend some time with some other people apart from yourselves. Because you actually live in a bubble. You actually live in a bubble. When you go all over the country, you're just talking to each other. And the infection, it don't matter if somebody has been there long or them just come. Somehow the infection spreads very rapidly. You understand? And you lose touch with what the people are feeling. Jamaica deserves to be great. Jamaica can be great. I quote former Prime Minister Golding when he says, and you know as soon as I said that the quote got out of my head, but he says there's too much. Let me paraphrase him. Because what he was saying is that there's so much about us which is so great for us not to realize our full potential. And we are great people. We have one of the greatest thinkers in the world acknowledged with Marcus Mosiah Garvey. We have the fastest man in the world, the fastest woman in the world, the most famous musician in the world, all coming from this country. We have started an entire religion. There is nothing which we cannot achieve. All we need is the leaders who will inspire us to achieve it. It's not too late for us to work our way through having a referendum that replaces the monarch as head of our country. Kavod, you know you tend to read the prayer a lot, and you have a very stentorial voice. And every time I hear you reach the part where you're praying for the king, I kind of wince. Because there are so many you could have prayed for the president. And we should have King Charles, after he leaves as a monarch, sending us orders from a foreign court. And we should at least have a court where, you know, lawyers and appellants don't have to get a visa to go. Just a simple respect. Respect is due. Mr. President, I thank you.
Thank you.